Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings with your girl, Kelly Lunt, your host. The aim of the show is to help you get happy, hear what your next step in life is, and of course, take it and build a plan that you like to get to your end destination. So the show is every weekday, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I always start the show with a general channeled message from Spirit, so that way those of you who can't join live can still come back and hear the message that you need to hear. For those of you who are able to join live, I stay on for 30 minutes with free mini reads. If you guys want to make sure that you get your mini read that day and we're past the 30-minute mark, that is when I do ask for $20 super chats. But if not, again, I do this Monday through Friday, so you could come hang out the next day. And one more announcement I do for those of you who are just looking for like a complete fresh start in life, you just need that recharge and that complete refresh of a start in life. I have a new program out called Reboot, kellylunt.com/reboot. No matter how long you've been out of alignment, no matter how big, bad, and scary it was that made you be out of alignment, come spend 6 weeks with me and we're going to clear all those limiting beliefs and blocks. We're going to help you get happy now, and we're going to help you discover something fun that you want to start moving towards in life. So you just have that like complete reboot of your system so that you have that magic and sparkle back in your life. kellylunt.com/reboot if you would like that program. And good morning, everyone who's coming live. If you're coming live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, definitely let me know. Just leave a comment. It's way more fun when you guys are interactive. And let me just tag. It's Tuesday, guys, and on Tuesdays I go live on all the platforms. So let me quickly tag people over on Facebook. And then we will start the show. But hi, Soul Rebel first. Hey, Antoinette. How are you guys today? All right, let us do this, guys. If you want to meditate with me, go and close your eyes. Just sinking into your body, calling all of your energy back to you. Feeling yourself get heavier, feeling the chair against your seat. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. So it's really about admitting that you're scared. I really want to do this thing, and I'm scared that it's going to blow up in my face like XYZ in the past. But the thing that you're missing is that for some of you, many of you, the thing that you manifested in the past, you thought you wanted it. When you're a little kid, you see water, you want to like jump off and run into it. Your parents know, stop, that's a 10-foot drop. Life is about seeing, observing, and I want it. Sometimes it's, oh, that was so good. Sometimes it's oh, wait, I jumped 5 feet into water and now I'm all like sopping wet all day. Just because you're sopping wet, is that a reason to not manifest again? Are you going to live inside of your house safe and protected the rest of your life because you saw water, wanted to swim, it looked fun, and then you were wet all day? So there's a portion of you where there was an old active vibration within you that you didn't know was active. But can you be in a place of, oh, wow, that was my vibe around money, how I earn money? Oh, wow, that was my vibe around love. Oh, thank you for helping me become aware of it, and in a way where it was obvious. So I had to become aware of it. because you see, past you wouldn't have been aware of it. Past you would have thought that was the default norm. Now that you're able to become aware of it, you're on your path to growth. Kelly calls it the 4 stages of a new habit, changing, growing. The first box, you're unaware of the problem, you're unaware of the solution. The next box, you're aware there's a problem, you're unaware of the solution. Can you guys notice that progress? Like, whoa, even though this doesn't feel good or it sucks, I'm aware of the problem. Since I'm aware of the problem, well, universe, now I want my solution. Then you go into the third category. You're aware of the problem and you're becoming aware of solutions. You're testing them out, see if you like it. Some of you are here, but you're hating it, not enjoying it. But we're going to give you an example with Kelly in weight loss. At first, she was guided to intermittent fasting. She dropped 20 pounds incredibly fast. Then it hit a place where it was just kind of plateauing, and she's like, what the heck? What is this? What is all this work for if I'm not getting any results? And then she kept trying it, kept failing, kept trying, kept failing. She was, well, why isn't this working? Do you see how that went back to aware of the problem? The solution isn't working. Well, why isn't my solution working? Now you're back into this category. Then she was guided to intermittent fasting has to be done differently for men and women. For women, it depends on like what time of her monthly cycle she's on. When progesterone hits, you need to be eating 200 more calories a day, and you need to not be fasting. Messes up your hormones. And Kelly went, oh, okay. So then she thought, okay, so I can intermittent fast the first 15 days of the month. And she's like, wait a second, I don't want to like keep switching my lifestyle habits over. Like, what in the world? I need another solution. Now she's here. I need another solution. Then she tried the 20 grams of protein like every 2 hours, or it was just a lot of protein every 2 hours, and she did Herbalife. She dropped another 10 pounds from it. But then when she thought about it, she's like, wait a second, I'm literally just about every 2, 3 hours eating protein, and I don't know if I want this to be my lifestyle. And even though she was dropping weight, she noticed she still looked a teeny tiny bloaty. And she was like, okay, well, I want a different solution. And because she did the first one, she's like, well, I know I want a solution that's just a consistent lifestyle that I can have. And from the second one, it was, and I want to look less inflamed. I want to, even though I'm losing weight, I want to like look good. Then she was drawn to an anti-inflammatory diet. She's dropped another 10 pounds, and it's a lifestyle. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner. On this, you can do red wine, and you can even do chocolate. And she's still losing weight. She found the solution that works for her, which puts her in the category 4. You're aware of the problem. You're aware of the solution. You're implementing the solution often. You found the solution for you, something that you can just integrate into the new way of being. That she's, this is me. So you become that person, and eventually you don't even think about it. And some of you are beating yourselves up when you're at the beginning stages of the implementation. When Kelly was first trying this anti-inflammatory, she's like, oh my God, it's so much cooking, it's so much chopping. Now it's easier. Now it's almost like a default norm for her that she's, okay, soup, I need to make new soup. Ooh, I'm almost out of breakfast cereal. I got to make some more flaxseed granola. It's just become her new lifestyle. Just because you don't get it the first time, babies don't take their first step the first time. No, they like inch and crawl around on the floor and roll around. Be gentle on yourself as you go through this growth. And at that, we do want to open this up to the mini reads now, and we want to go to Antoinette first. Well, Facebook crashed. Yeah, they kind of called you out there, Antoinette. Hey, yoga, Concha made it. You sound much better. Yeah, I'm getting so much better. I'm still a little, I was coughing like all night last night, but I bought some cough drops. But yeah, I'm getting a lot better. Thank you for asking, Soul. And it was Karina who was sick too, right? And it's 11:11, guys. Let's make our little wish. Oh goodness, LOL. I'm listening and working at the same time. And other people, feel free to comment on the general message that I just did. But it looks like we're gonna wait for Antoinette to ask her question. And so it's Antoinette, what are you beating yourself up about right now? Not moving faster, not embracing the new. I'm gonna go ahead and just close Instagram too. I'm just gonna focus on Facebook. YouTube, I mean. She clocked in quick. Yeah, Antoinette, should I just move on to someone else even though Spirit called you out? The spirits are calling mamas. Who else is here? I guess I'm being hard on myself for stopping and starting again. Ooh, what category of your life? We got Soul, we got Antoinette, we got Concha. Who are the other two watching? You know who I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Brandon in a while. Nadia pops in and out. Leona's not here today. I guess I'm being hard on myself for starting and stopping again. Guys, before we hear until we see Antoinette's next comment, I will comment on that. Like the starting and stopping is okay. There was this is probably a bad example, but like studies show that when someone's leaving we've got YV. So when someone's leaving a toxic relationship, like an abuser, it takes them 7 times, and it's the 7th time when they're like sure and they're done. So when I started the anti-inflammatory diet, I like did it for 3 days and I was like, "Oh my god, that was so much cooking. I can't possibly do it." But I had like lost so much inflammation those 3 days and I went back to my old style of eating. I was like, "Oh my god, I like poofed up 2 pounds overnight. Never mind, that lifestyle is good." I was like, "But somehow I got to make it easier." And then I was drawn to like a video from the lady who wrote her book. She's like, "Guys, that ginger carrot soup, quit cleaning and dicing the carrots. Like you're gonna blend it with an immersion blender. Dice off the ends, rinse it, get the germs off, and then just toss the whole carrot in." I personally at least cut it in half. That way the immersion blending part's a lot easier. Um, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, that actually makes it a lot easier." So it went from like a 4-hour process to like maybe 30-minute prep process. So it's okay. And sometimes you figure out how to make time for it. I had to be like, what do you have to give up to make time for what it is that you want and you value? If it's cooking, I had to give up a lot of mine was all bad habits. I had to give up scrolling time. I had to give up like listening to other tarot channels. God, I was like that's how I was spending my time. I was like, why am I spending my time that way? I can talk to spirit. So it's what are you willing to? What do you have to give up to make room and time for what it is you want? I know what it is. Getting roped in with Liv's dad, being so mad at him. I want a new relationship, and I still get so upset with him. Okay, that's a good one. So is that I think I can have a fresh start and move forward, but then I can't. Who could possibly love me if I still get roped up and mad about him? Is that like one of the underlying thoughts? Who would want to be in a relationship with me if I still get so wound up on him? I need to prove and show that I'm like completely over him and be as like drama free as possible for new love. And I just had one friend. I must still love him if I get upset with him. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. love. Wow, there's a lot in there. So, athletes, professional athletes, oftentimes when they get hurt on the job, it's really hard for them to then go all out again in their career. They have to get over a lot of mindsets because they're like, well, what if I get hurt again? Right now, I can at least play and get like the couple $1 million contract. I don't want to like play, get hurt again, and I won't be able to get that. So they won't go for that all star, $15 million a year contract thing. They have to go from viewing themselves as injured to scarred. There are some things in life that will not be healed, whole, complete. It will be a scar. But you know what? I want to know what a scar is? A scar is a really cool story. When you're hanging out with someone, it gives them something to talk about. Like, oh, what's that thing on your face right there? Is there a cool story behind it? Or, So what I can say is like how men bond, it's from vulnerability and emotional connection. When you tell a story of like, God, I just feel so silly and so stupid that my emotions still get wound up around him, and I don't want to bring you into this. Man who's interested in be like, no, babe, it's okay. I'll listen to you for a little bit. Like, why do you feel silly that he still can like mess up your emotions? Well, I was just so young and I can't believe I ever thought he was like that was ever a real relationship. And now that I have you and it's so much better, like I just can't help but feel so like silly, dumb, stupid from when I was younger. I feel humiliated and embarrassed. A new guy will be like, whoa, she's being vulnerable right now, but not in a too much way, not in a, well, you see, when I was 5, I had this trauma that led me to attract this when I was 10. And then because of my father wound attracted to that trauma, I grew up not feeling safe in the world. And then I also had the mom wound. Like that's men are like, whoa, what the fuck do I even do with that? Because that's just too, how do they solve that? But when it's I just feel really silly and embarrassed that like I thought that was a genuine relationship with him. And then I had a whole child with him and like, God, and then for like 3 years, I didn't even like take him to court because I thought it could work out. And like it just, when he does this stuff, I just keep thinking that someday he's gonna have his wake up call and just like grow up a little bit. And I just feel silly for how long I waited out for that guy to change. And like, gosh, I just want to make sure Liv grows up good. That guy's gonna be, oh, babe, I can understand that. Look, we all make mistakes when we're younger. Here's a mistake I made. Hmm? Okay, so I'll drop that out there. Number one, that's how men bond. So it's a scar that gives you a cool story to talk about, and it's a story that will be easy for him to relate to and bond to you on. Now let's go to the I must still love him if I still get upset with him. That's not true. I like the way Abe Hicks explains this. If someone who you don't know calls you on the phone and goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm not going to call you again," you're going to be like, "Okay." Um, But someone who you know, "Hey, I'm not gonna call you anymore," it's gonna hurt, whether you love them or hate them, whether they've just been part of your life for a long time, you know? Um, okay. He must still have hooks in me. Okay, so I hope that answered that. I must still love him if I still get upset with him. No, that's not true. It's just he's gonna have an emotional sway because he has an impact on your daughter, and you clearly love your daughter a lot. He has some sway, he has some impact, he has some influence. You know, if someone were to date someone with a kid and the kid doesn't like the new person, that's going to impact the other person. Man, I'm really glad you got to have dinner with your daughter. Of course, like I didn't grow up with a family, so I wish we all could just get along. The person dating that person will be like, I know, thank you so much for like being okay with that. I wish she would try more to get to know you too, because you're such a sweetheart. You see how that's normal, Antoinette? He must still have hooks in me if he can affect me still. Like, no, no. I do think it's very true the way he acts affects Liv. Yeah, so there's always gonna be that scar. But you got to view it as a scar and not injured. You got to start viewing Liv as an empowered person who is manifested and choosing her own destiny. Okay, you do have a point in the sense that the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. You can't be indifferent towards someone who has an impact on your child. So, but stop viewing yourself as injured and start viewing yourself as it's a scar. Yeah, that's a scar, man. Like, ah. And some scars just become a wound aesthetic thing that's like, oh yeah, when I was like 12, we went to the tadpoles. I was running and I fell and it cut and there was a rock that got lodged in there, but no impact. But there's some scars that when you squat, you still feel it a little bit. There's some scars that when you squat, you need to start wearing knee braces. So this is just a scar that has a little bit of every once in a while. The more that you can go, I accept the fact that this man is never going to be 100% out of my life until Liv turns 18. I accept the fact, hey, Cody G, we got a new person in the house. I accept the fact that, let's live 12 more years. This guy is a scar. Universe, who's the I'm still lovable? Who's the person who's going to make this easier and smoother? Because I'll share a quick little story. I'm headed home, and those of you who have worked with me, you know what home is like for me. I have a friend picking me up who I was like, dude, I'm coming back home for my parents. They're like, don't worry, I got you. We're going to clear that energy out of you. We're going to have fun, and we're going to reset you. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. I have to give myself credit. I came a long way with him and I've grown so much. Yes. And now it's just about accepting that's a part of my life. Who's the person who's going to make it easier? Who's the person who's going to make it smoother? Okay, now let's see what Spirit says and let's go on to the next person. And we got a male in the house, guys. What's up, Cody? Okay, what does Spirit have to say to Antoinette? Yes, yes, yes. The more you view it as I've moved on, because there is energetically, there's a little part of you that's viewing it as I'm hopeful that he's going to have his wake up call and he can magically fix this. I have no idea how he would, but how magical of a love story would that be? Antoinette, the lingering lesson here is you're still holding on to that awesome, amazing love story. But that's this, I just want to be wowed so much by this person that even when I wasn't even showing interest, they were still so interested in me and plowing through until I was like, okay, I like you, Jesus. But that's basing love on I see how much you love me. Okay, fine. Now I feel safe enough to relax to love you. Universe, I'm worthy of a good man and I'm worthy of feeling safe with the topic of love. This is really, Antoinette, about you feeling safe around love again. And we can tell you, your eyes are more awake now. You're more aware, you're more present. You can now actively see what you're getting yourself involved in. Ooh, this boy will be a lot of drama. I'm out now. Oh, this boy will be a little bit of drama. Okay, I can minimize it and contain it. I'll interact in these limited ways with this person. You're more aware now. I'm ready to wake up and catch up to speed with who I am today and the discernment level that I have. I'm ready to be consciously aware when I enter relationships. And I'm ready to call in a life partner where I do feel safe. And that means being lovable for every part of me and all of my scars. What if you attracted another single dad who has the same situation as you? The mom isn't super involved, but maybe once a month pulls on his emotional ringers, but he's got you at, babe, it's okay, I understand. What if, do you need me to massage you? Do you want me to take care of our kids and you just go to the gym and work it out? He's gonna be like, babe, really? This is ultimately about you thinking that you're not scarred, but damaged because of your scar. Life is about stories. Life is about living and yeah, this is my scar from that story. Scars make you interesting. I recognize that I feel damaged and I'm ready to feel lovable, universe. Take me on that journey and show me how safe, true, genuine, healthy love can be. That's what we have to say for you. Um, Cody, what's your question? I'll give you a little mini read. And anyone who wants to read, just say the word me. Let's see how many more we can get to in today's show. As always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Love doing this show, and I can't do it without you. I'm glad it helped Antoinette. And don't forget, guys, if you need a complete reboot in life, for whatever reason, you're not getting what you want, for whatever reason, you are out of alignment, come spend 6 weeks with me, and we're going to get you in alignment. We're going to get you feeling happy. We're going to get you on your next step towards actually getting what you want now. And sometimes that's discovering what it is you want, and build a plan to get there. You're just going to have that complete, fresh, yes, I love life feeling, and I'm eager to go explore the experience with the world. The Reboot program is for you. I'm wondering how I'm doing on my self-love and improvement journey and where I'm in the process of manifesting my life partner. Oh, how fun. It's like going to the gym because we're so close to ourselves, it can be hard to see our progress. Hey, Cody, that's a good analogy. Guys, I feel that, Cody. I lift weights too, and I plateaued at squatting 165 for a while. It took a guy coming up and saying, you should add 5 pounds. I'm like, no, I'm weak, you don't understand. He's like, I don't know. I've seen you at 165 for 3 months now. Just try 5 more pounds. And I was like, I don't know if I can. He's like, I'm going to stand here and watch you. And I had the safety bars on too. I did it and it was so easy. And then he just like nodded and walked away. So I totally feel that, Cody. Okay, Spirit, Cody's wondering how he's doing on his self-love improvement journey and where I am in the process of manifesting my life partner. I actually want to comment a little bit more on that law of attraction shot before I channel Spirit for you. Do you guys hear how he's saying, where am I in the process of manifesting my life partner? That's like, where am I at? Do you see how there's a little bit of eagerness and excitement in there versus the, well, is he going to come today? Okay, never mind. I should just let Spirit do it. Okay, what does Cody need to hear about self-improvement journey manifesting my life partner? Your energy is a little bit, I can't be this close. How can I be this close? It can't be this good. How can it be this good? How can I be loving myself this much? There must be something wrong with how I'm viewing this because I can't possibly allow myself to love myself this good and feel this good. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say? Yes, yes, yes. Cody, you're very far along on the self-love journey, and you know that. You heard Kelly talked about going from injured to healed. So now it's just integrate to the core of your bones. I do love myself. I do love myself. And we're going to share a story with you because you did say sometimes you don't see your progress. Kelly met a guy within 2 times hanging out. Up came a little bit of the, well, when I met you, I was single, but I've been on and off again. And Kelly was just, oh, listen, you're an attractive guy. Thank you so much for this, this, and this. You positively impacted my life beautifully. I love myself too much to put myself through this emotional roller coaster. So have fun banging it out with your ex. Do you mean working it out, Kelly? No, that relationship's already over, whether you're ready to see it or not. I just love myself too much to put myself on that emotional roller coaster. So, Cody, you just haven't had that experience yet to validate that you love yourself. And they're asking, do you understand? Do you see? Hey, Concha. We'll see if we can get you in today, Concha. Maybe not, though. We might have to do it tomorrow. Is your question on Nico, though? It feels like it's a relationship question. And Cody, their question was just, do you see how you just haven't had that experience yet where you got to, oh, I love myself. I said no to this. But they had a little more to say to you. It's kind of like they're just trying to get you to acknowledge, oh, I have grown in. Oh my God, if that situation came up, I would say no to it too. So they're just trying to get you to like acknowledge that you're further along than you said or than you think. Thank you. I have come across a few people who I developed feelings for, but quickly have decided no. Hey Aisha, welcome to the High Vibe Club. Thanks for subscribing. I got all the monthly zodiacs up, guys, so those videos are done. Aisha, I do this every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time till 11:30 with free mini reads. After the 30-minute mark, I do ask for $20, an encouraged amount of $20. It doesn't have to be, but it's just YouTube takes 30 or 40%, so that's why I encourage $20 if you want your reading today. But if not, you can come back tomorrow from the free section. Okay, Cody, thank you. I have come across a few people who I developed feelings for, but quickly decided no when I saw behaviors that are echoes of the past. I said, I'm not doing that again. Okay, good job, Cody. Soul, you're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out too. I appreciate your time and energy. Okay, so good job, Cody. Yes, yes, yes. So some of this is about universe. I'm ready to awaken and give myself more acknowledgement. I'm ready to see when I cross a little bit more of the milestones. I'm ready to be able to hear, see, and feel to know when I'm ready for my next step. Because Cody, you are ready to start interacting with people. All right, universe, thank you for that. Thank you for letting me see that I love myself enough to enter drama again. And then staying stuck of, I'm not returning to echoes of the past. So you know what you don't want? What is it that you do want, Cody? Well, gosh, this is really letting me know that I'm ready to interact with people who are just as enthusiastic and eager about life as I am. I'm ready to start going out more often. I'm ready to start having male friends. I'm ready to start having girls that are friends. And yes, I would like to start interacting with a potential romantic partner, but I know I'd like to take my time in getting to know her. I You can decide the payment finances issues. If I'm interested in her, I'm okay with paying. But no matter what, I'm looking for a more active social life. Not too crazy, universe, but I would like to have friends inviting me to places. I'd like to become aware of things I'd like to do and have people to call on to go do them with me. So, yeah, can you start putting more healthy girls in my life? I'd like to start interacting with women who just have a not perfect, but a decent enough sense of self esteem to know that they're worthy of someone genuine. I'd like to start interacting with people who do want like a peaceful unfoldment of love. I'd like to start feeling like I'm an attractive partner. Do you see how that's what the core of this is for you, Cody? Thank you for answering that, Concha. Concha, what was your topic though? If I can answer your question in one card, I will do it today. If not, now would be a great time to smash the super chat button if you guys want to make sure you get your mini read in today. If not, come join back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. PST time. Thank you. Yeah, Aisha, I do this 11 a.m. to 11:30 Eastern Time, 8 to 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time for free. After that, if you want your reading done today, I do request a $20 super chat. But you can come and join tomorrow. Cody, I probably haven't recognized that growth as much as I could have, though. Well, don't be hard on yourself for that. Now it's like, oh, well, now I'm aware that I want to acknowledge my growth as I go. Okay, so you're good, Concha. Okay, yes, like adding to the current affirmations to continue programming my subconscious oxygen. Thank you, Kelly. Aisha, that was offered to Concha because she got her question in before the time, and she's also the moderator for the show. Come back and join tomorrow. I always let Spirit pick who gets called. Okay, let us see. What else does Cody need to hear? Anything else? Yes, 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 Cody. Just keep going and start feeling into the I would like more cool people to do cool things with, fun people to do fun things with, healthy people to be exploring and experience what a healthy relationship looks like. What we see for you is there's going to be 1, 2, at most 3 people that are going to be healthy that you interact with, because there's a little bit of an acclimating to the, whoa, is this what a healthy relationship feels like? We see that in your energy right now, there's a little bit of tentativeness, and that's okay. So you're going to be at a stage of wanting to just interact with healthy people before you jump into the romantic one. Because if you did the romantic one right away, it's going to be those, oh my God, I haven't had a woman be this kind of nice to me. You're not going to want to have that with the person you're with. You're just going to have the, oh, thank you so much for making dinner, babe. This is so lovely. Thank you. Mwah. And then go straight back to enjoying the show. So you've got some interactions with you. I'm now ready to go from 165 to 175. I'm now ready to go from recognizing that no's are no's. So universe, start giving me some yeses. I just want good, calm, chill girls. And the beauty of developing some friendships with the opposite sex is that when a romantic one comes in, you could go to them for the reassurance so that you can still feel like the man in the relationship. One story we can share. Kelly is a friend who had a guy friend for a long time. And that guy friend said, oh my gosh, I just don't know if I feel worthy of how much she loves me. She does this, this, and this, and this for me. Her friend went, oh my God, no. We are not letting you think that. You are a good man. Here is why. Here's the behaviors I observe out of you. Here's the healthy habits I observe out of you. Here's how I know you're adding to her life. You are an amazing man and you are worthy of that love. That will be the value of, I'm ready to explore healthy relationship dynamics, more male friends as well as female friends. And then you'll hit your tipping point of, oh my God, I'm ready. Who's my romantic, healthy best friend? And with that, we wish you well. You've got a good thing coming on. Contra, I'm going to go ahead and just let it end here. I'm sorry. I'm still feeling a little like drained. My sinuses are flaring right now. Oh, by the way, I did the 10 new things last night. Thank you for the practice. This is the 3rd practice I tried from you. Thank you for the focus, even though I don't feel the result, the calf. The calf one is one of those like longer term result ones. And like that one's longer term. You want to do that one for like 21 days before you're going to like, because that one's about loosening up old emotions to come out. So first you got to like loosen them up and you'll start to feel them little bit by little bit. And Cody, do you got any last little comments on what Spirit said to you before we end the show? The 10 new things, that one's going to be a little bit quicker. That one is, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days, but I would still suggest doing it for like 7 to 14 days. Well, I hope you're getting good results though from practices I've given you. The new one will definitely, that should open up pretty quickly. But it's going to be like small, you know? For what, Concha? If you're doing the calf exercise, you want to do that one at least 21 days. Like the new, I started with, I needed someone else to give me the energy to do a new workout program. Then I was like, oh, wait, new is better. And then when an ex reached out to me, I was like, maybe. But then I had a new guy say, hey, let's go do this fun thing. And I was like, oh my God, I don't think this is going to turn into a relationship. But no matter what, this new time I spent with him was far better than any competition I've had with the ex, you know, and now I'm joining a new gym. Okay, right? So that's all little small stepping stones. Then it'll be the, okay, now my business is brand new, fresh and new, and I have roaring clients. So just be aware that the new is going to be incremental. So, but just keep noticing it and embracing it. I appreciate you so much, Kelly, and thank you for the confirmation and information from Sirius. Okay, good. I'm glad that helped you, Cody. All right, guys, what a beautiful high vibe morning. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate all of your time, your energy, your questions. I love doing this, and I can't do it without you. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Concha, we're going to have to do that tomorrow. So I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Bye.